Hi, and now the time has come to talk of yarny things, of single crochets and slip stitches and cabbages and kings. Welcome to Redheads Unraveled. It's not really episode 4, but it's our fourth airing, and we're just going to kind of hang out and chat for a little while, a little less structured, a little less formal. Just chilling, live broadcast, anybody can join.
It's broadcast 3.5.
3.5! So
Awesome.
it is Happy Leap Day. Happy Leap Day. It's a bonus day in the year. What
is a
else
bonus?
is there to be excited about?
Did you get to knit today?
I did get to knit a little bit on the bus.
Okay. That's awesome.
I was knitting a little bit last night during the Oscars, but something went wrong, and it was 11 o'clock at night, and I was basically like, wait a minute, I'm too out of it for this. So that got set aside. What are you working on?
What am I working on? I actually have nothing in my hands because I left the house with nothing a while ago. I was grabbing my laptop and I missed, the bag of knitting that was sitting there. But I did bring my FO for the week.
Oh, let's see it.
All right, so here they are. There's the first one.
Oh, so beautiful.
Well done.
Love those cables.
And then the other one. There they are.
Gorgeous.
They're all done. Okay, so I did Judy's Magic Cast On for the toe, and I did not a short row heel. It kind of looks like a heel flap. I'm not really sure what kind of heel you want to call it. Anyway, and that's Colby. And then I did a tubular bind off for the top.
How did you like it?
Really interesting. It was ridiculously finicky. I mean, because I really don't like the Kitchener stitch. So it's a problem when you do the tubular bind off because it's basically all Kitchener stitch. It took me like 4 hours to bind them off. So, yeah. It was a little stressful. So, yeah, I mentioned I brought my laptop and forgot my knitting. So I'm at my friend Tabitha's house. We're having dinner, and I thought I would chat with you guys for a little bit before I had dinner. It smells really, really good.
You guys so have been doing some dinner thing. I've been seeing a bunch of pictures of it on Instagram. What is the thing that you're doing?
Okay, so have you seen the like box dinners where they send you all the ingredients for a dinner and a recipe and then you make it? Yeah, it's that. It's plated and we really, really like it. So we did the 3 meals for 2 people during a week, and they send us this really cool insulated box, and it has everything you need to make your meal, like down to like the seasoning packets and the yogurt and the pats of butter. I think this week all we had to add was salt, pepper, olive oil, and an egg.
All right.
Dean stopped by and rubbed his tummy and told me he was hungry.
All right, we'll make it short then, I guess.
Let me see if Tabitha will come join us really fast.
Okay.
Hang on. Tabitha. Nope.
Nope. All right. Okay, well, I can do some updates, show you what I'm working on.
Yay!
Sherlock socks have their the first one, just one. The gusset is done. So let's see.
Yay!
So I think this is the bottom. I think this is the top.
Nice.
We got a little bit of pooling here. The weird tie.
I like it though.
You
don't like it.
I never like pooling. You know me.
I do.
I didn't like.
Why don't you do like some slip stitches or something there instead?
Because it is what it is. And I'm gonna love it. And then look, 1, 2 little sleeves.
They're so cute.
2 little sleeves. I've got Jelly's sweater is ready to put the sleeves on, but this is what I was talking about. I was working on it during the Oscars, and all of a sudden I was like, wait, this isn't right. I'm going to tear this back. I've got to like blah, 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 blah. So I have to re-prep the body to put the And it should only take me like 4 rows. It's really not bad. I was just cranky because I was up too late. So I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I do not have any FOs. No points for Hufflepuff today. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I got points for finishing these, for finishing the graphics. I also got points for finishing, or for starting foraging. I think I showed you guys the yarn for that last time. That started, I got through the first repeat of the chart. They're not going to be done by tomorrow night, and that's okay, and I don't care. Because we're going to Hawaii in like 36 hours, and I'm ridiculously excited.
So excited for you. I'm jealous. I'm just, theme of tonight is Amanda is jealous of Katie.
Oh, I got my toes done today, too. Oh, it was so much fun. I took Tabitha, and we went and got our toes done, and hers are bright orange, and mine are like this crazy bright hot pink-ish color. I don't know how to describe it. They're like neon. They like glow in the dark. I mean, literally. It's great.
Fantastic. I alternatively, instead of getting neon colored toes, am wearing my wool socks today.
Yay!
It actually wasn't very cold today. It was a beautiful, beautiful day, and my bike ride to work was fantastic, and my bike ride home was lovely, and I have nothing to complain about. But I did wear my wool socks, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, you know what I should have brought down? I guess you've already seen it. I should have brought down my Stitch stash so I could share it. But it's up in my bedroom.
Hang on. I see you there, honey. It's like when your kids came to visit. Can Tabitha come play for a minute? Come play, Tabitha. And then we'll eat. Why don't you guys go ahead and eat? It is really good. I tasted some of the chicken a while ago. Dean cooked the chicken at our house and the rice. And I think Colby did vegetables. Okay, I'm moving over so there's room for Tabitha.
Yay!
Okay, hang on. I'm going to somehow turn this off.
Oh, you look pretty. Hello.
Here.
Oh,
I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Oh, this is going to get intimate.
This is going to get in Okay.
Feels very like official.
Okay. It's Tabitha.
Hi,
Hello. I'm trying.
Okay. So while Tabitha's here, she can talk to you about her nymphus that's sitting over here.
For what?
Oh.
Her nymphus.
I got 3 skeins. It's the
She
most
has
skeins I've ever
3 skeins of Makita from Malabrigo and Nymphus. The colorway is Nymphus.
Oh,
you can hold it really
sorry.
close.
Whoops.
See how pretty it is?
Ooh.
It's all these greens and blues, and it's lovely stuff.
I'm jealous.
And tell them everyone what you're going to make with it.
So hopefully, oops.
Okay.
Hopefully it's going to be this multi-way shawl. And so it actually has armholes, so you can drape it different ways, and then you can wear it as a shirt. So you can do like a spaghetti strap or an undershirt and put it on too. So like pretty awesome. But the yarn itself reminds me of Starry Night, so I was like, okay, I have to buy it.
That's
So
perfect.
Katie had like 3 skeins of it sitting in the store closet for a while, and then I finally was like, mine.
So Tabitha, you must tell us, how do you feel about the privilege of being the first guest on Redheads Unraveled?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. This is awesome.
So,
She doesn't know it, but she is.
It's been a really long day. So this is probably like the most excitement all day I've had. So.
Oh, we went and got our toes done.
Oh wait, no, we got our toes done.
Yeah,
I would take off my socks, but Katie might hate me for that. So we're not going to do that right now, but they're really cute and they're orange.
We went to Starbucks and got our toes done. Because that's what people do.
That was excitement earlier. Oh, and we went to Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah, we did go to Olive
Yes,
Garden.
yes. So I have had some
Good
excitement.
day. It sounds
It was
really
good. It was just busy.
So next week when we talk to Amanda, we'll have to do this again.
Okay.
And we'll have a beach behind us.
Ooh.
And it'll be all beautiful. And Amanda's
I don't know
gonna
if I can
tell us
handle
about
that. I don't know
We
about
might could fit you in a suitcase still. We have an empty one.
There's got to be worse ways to travel. I can do it.
We need to get PB&J surf lessons.
Definitely. Okay, so we were talking about today. Amanda and I have spent like 4 hours talking about socks, didn't we, Amanda?
Yes, we spent a long time. None of it was productive work time that I was supposed to be doing other things.
No, not at all.
I liked your, what was it, the Merida socks?
Yeah!
The Jamaica ones. Those do look like Merida.
I can pull them up.
I have to theme everything. I'm a big dork, and so it's gotta be like, I don't know, my favorite TV show or my favorite movie or some cartoon. I can't just make a pair of socks.
No, they were super cute. I really liked it because it almost looked like, you know, a knitted leather sole shoe.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of leading into it and very foresty. So, well, Katie described it to me in green, so I imagined it as very foresty. And I liked it.
I told
We're
her that
looking for it.
in hunter green or bright orange because it could be her hair. Either reference would work.
That is true. I did not think of that. Let's see. She's looking for it so we can.
Oh, there they are. Okay, hang on, and I'll switch screens.
Oh, because they're in pink. Yeah. There's gray too.
Well, and I have lots of green socks.
She does have lots of green socks.
Well, I was wondering when she said green, because green's your color.
Yeah. I mean,
we're
I wouldn't
redheads.
mind more green socks, but I have lots of green socks.
It's because we're redheads, and red and green looks really good.
It's okay. Blues and teals are mine. My downfall.
I'm going to try to screen share this sock pattern, okay?
Let's see it.
All right. We'll see if I can make it work.
That's pretty neat.
Share.
Can
you see it?
One second. Yep.
Okay.
Now I can.
So this is the pattern that we have been discussing. It's fairly awesome. It is free, which is super great. And I like the cables on it. I like that the cables don't take over the whole foot like they did on graphic, because, you know, like the whole foot and the whole leg, because it got to be a little much.
I like the way they line the arch. I think that's just a really beautiful place to put them.
Isn't that nice?
Gorgeous.
I suspect we're gonna do a knit along sometime soon.
Ooh.
That would be a lot of fun. So anyway, I cultivated a lovely favorites bundle today in Ravelry. So Amanda and I were going to talk about how we plan out projects. And so one of the ways that we both do it is we get on Ravelry, and while we're discussing things with each other, we also I like to favorite them now and put them into a bundle so I can find them. Amanda likes to. What do you like to do, Amanda?
Well, why don't you show yours and then I'll show mine when you're done.
Okay. So if I do a search, I can find all the beautiful socks in the world. And then, you know, there's so many of them. There's like 5,000 patterns or something like that. 79 pages anyway of toe-up socks and fingering weight yarn.
No.
I don't know. There's a whole lot. Anyway, there's 79 pages of toe-up socks in fingering weight yarn on Ravelry, and so I was like, that's a lot, and I can't figure out that many. And I have like really specific yarn that I'm using for the trip, and I wanted to make sure that I had a nice pattern to do with. So I'm leaning toward doing the Vanilla is the New Black.
Those are really cool.
They have this really neat heel pattern on them, and so let me see if I can open that up. And then the other one I'm thinking about doing is the Cape Kidnappers. So Vanilla is the New Black has this super awesome heel. It's called a strong heel, which I've never really heard of before, but it looks really interesting, and I'm like, it looks like fun. And I have the most gorgeous blue and white yarn. There were cats running. Anyway, and then this blue and white stripy yarn that's going to look great in that. And then for the orange, pink, fluorescent, awesome yarn, I have Cape Kidnappers, which are also pretty fabulous.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I'm pretty pumped about those. I think those are the two I'm going to do. So Vanilla is New Black is available through buy-in store, so we can buy it through Yarn Stories, and everybody benefits, designer and store both, and as well as the Cape Kidnappers. So I'm sure you guys will be hearing about those. And Tabitha is, what are we doing on the plane?
Oh goodness! Wait, we packed 2 projects.
We did pack 2
the
projects.
Salt cow.
We're doing salt. Hang on, I'll show you guys. It is this one. She's making this in Solar,
Well,
or no,
cute.
in Baby Alpaca Chunky in that deep purple color. Amanda, that you made your cowl out of
yeah.
for Kim.
Oh,
Is that
that's
right?
gorgeous.
Yeah, so she's making that for her grandmother.
No, we packed 1.
Love it.
I don't remember what the
I
other
don't
thing
remember
is.
either. I'd have to go get it and then be surprised. Wait,
no,
what is it?
it's the baby alpaca.
Oh yes, the chevron cow.
Oh, I'm sorry, you totally need to see that. Here, it looks like this when I say that again.
Oh.
Oh, it's the baby alpaca. What happened there?
So it's the diagram I got from Rhinebeck.
From Lisa Souza.
Yeah.
So,
It's being put to good use.
so that'll come up tomorrow. We'll show that out later. Anyway, okay. Now you've heard about our craziness. Amanda, how do you organize your patterns?
Well, organize my patterns. I'm not sure I do any organization of my patterns, but when
How do you plan?
So Katie and I are completely different, but I think that that's because I'm just different. I don't think that Katie and I are different. I think that I'm just different. I'm going to share my screen so you can see. I believe I'm going to share my screen.
We'll let you know. Oh wait, it's changing. There we go.
So I cue everything. I cue everything that I cue it all. I have like this weird philosophy about favoriting projects, and I don't like to favorite a pattern unless I've knit it, because like in my brain I'm like, well, I don't know if it's a good pattern because I haven't actually knit it, so how can I say it's one of my favorites? But that's just the way my brain works. So instead of favoriting things, I cue them, and then I go to this fantastic pattern search in Revelry, and I add my cued items, and then whatever yarn I'm working with, and whatever I'm looking for. And of course, I can also pick out different features, different types of construction.
Wait, go back up. What was that Kirsten Hall one?
Oh, these are beautiful, aren't they?
Sorry, I got distracted. Since we're talking about socks too. Those are awesome looking.
And so what I do is I will create a very specific search, and then I'll save my search. Go back to my search here, and then I can revisit it. And this is what I do for just about everything. Oh, look at that. You can go to my page notifications.
And these are her.
So like when I did my Rhinebeck sweater, I saved my search, and what I also like is if you'll see here, it has 3 new results. Whenever I add new things to my queue, they make it into my search.
Okay.
So I had that I wanted to make a sweater, I wanted it to be from my queue, I had worsted weight yarn, and I had my yardage. And so it showed me everything in my queue. If you want any kind of guess as to how problematic my queue is, I have yarn for 6 pages worth of projects.
Amanda's queue is like 500 pages long.
We can take a quick peek at
Mine hasn't developed that far.
This is Amanda's queue.
This is giving me
129
some
pages.
I'm sorry, that is equivalent to about 5,000 patterns.
It is 3,859 patterns.
It's a lot.
The most recent of which were added today.
Yes.
And
That one was
so that's how I generally organize everything. Let me bring myself back. Here I am again. But it is a little bit different for one special event.
There we go.
That event is Rhinebeck. Because Rhinebeck has no internet. I mean, it does. It has internet, but it's really, really spotty, and it's really hard to like use your phone or whatever like device you're carrying around to access it. So I actually create like a document of things that I want to make and things that I want to buy yarn for. And I print it out, and I also save it as a PDF on my phone so that I can not have to access
PDFs are awesome.
the internet. Because I'm a little obsessive and I have to have it, and I can't function without. So
Okay, I need to specify that Tabitha did go to Rhinebeck with us this year, like with Amanda and I, and so, and I think she's gonna come back with us next year. So
It was a lot of fun. It was super awesome. It was great yarn, great friends, and oh my gosh, that sushi place was
so
amazing.
Okay, I think we're really hungry. We're gonna have to go soon. Is there anything else that you had? What about your favorite? Your happy for the week?
Oh,
What do you
so
got
I
for
have
me?
2 happies this week. First of all, I told you last week that I was super happy about my library card. This week, I'm super happy about Overdrive. So I don't know how much you use your library, but Overdrive lets you access ebooks and audiobooks through your library.
Ooh.
And when I first got my Brooklyn library card, it was not happy with my devices. Like, it wasn't hooking up well, and I could never get anything, and it wasn't blah, blah, blah. I got a new library card. They gave me a bunch of flyers about it, so I went and I checked it out again, and it's fantastic. I've been listening to audiobooks ever since I got my library card, free audiobooks over Overdrive, and it's my favorite way to commute with my knitting and my audiobook and just ignoring the whole world while I have a little bit of me time. So that's my number 1. And number 2 is a girlfriend of mine is in Paris with her mother. They're celebrating her mother's birthday in Paris. And so I'm getting to see a bunch of Parisian pictures, which is lovely in and of itself. But she's wearing the cowl I made her for Christmas. And so it just makes me so happy to see my knitting out in the wild, being loved and worn and happy. And that just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yay! That's awesome. Okay. My happy awesome for the week. I don't know. There's so many going on this week. The yarn store is doing really well, despite the fact that we're closing for the next 2 weeks.
I would come work if I could.
Well, I think you'd rather go to Hawaii with me instead. So.
I don't know. Free reign in your yarn store.
Yeah, I guess that would be fun too. But tomorrow night's spin-in, and we're super excited about that. So I'm going to do a lot of spin-in stuff and be happy about making things. I'm hoping to finish that hat, or at least get it closer to finishing tomorrow. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Points for Hufflepuff.
Yes, we need more points. Current standings. Slytherin is at 10. Ravenclaw is at 8. Hufflepuff and Gryffindor are tied at 6.
Tabitha, who are you? Where do you call home?
I'm a Ravenclaw, like Dean.
Ravenclaws are good in my book.
Woo!
I mean, you're not a Hufflepuff, but you're good in my book.
Okay, cool.
So,
I've been holding down the fort. I got, what, 2 or 3 points?
You got like 3, yeah.
3, yeah, for Ravenclaw.
So.
I had a bunch of stuff from Christmas to finish that needed mailed. So it was encouragement. It was good.
Yeah. So, well, I guess that's it, because we're going to go eat dinner, but we love you a lot.
Have fun with your plated, and
oh, tonight is just dinner that Dean made.
I won't see you, so fly safe and surf safe.
I'll probably be sleeping.
She's gonna be knitting, okay?
Knitting.
She's gonna be knitting.
Everybody goes to Hawaii to knit. No, when you come up and like you go on a Maine lighthouse tour, you can knit then. When you go to Hawaii, you should, surf and turf.
We're
Katie
spending
will probably still have me knitting.
we're spending 11 hours on the plane out there, and then 11 hours or more than 11 hours back. So yeah. So there will be some knitting going on.
All right,
we'll keep you updated, okay?
We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.